Your Excellencies, dear family, friends and colleagues, photographers, we usually shield behind our cameras and let our photographs do the talking. However, this is a very special day to my heart. It's the day we are celebrating Anja's legacy here in her hometown, Höxter, with the opening of Forum Anja Niedringhaus, the home where we will celebrate photojournalism, culture and art, and we will aim to help and empower the coming generation of visual storytellers. For the last 20 years, I have been traveling the world with my camera to document stories that matter. Stories of hope, stories of courage, and stories of resilience. Mainly stories of people who were forced to leave their homes and hopes, their families and memories behind, in search for a new safe home. As with our work as photojournalists, we want to spread awareness. We want to change stereotype, but most important, we want to raise the voice of the people that we photograph. As these are not just pictures, these are voices, these are messages, and these are testimonies that live forever and forever, and this is what Anja's mission was. To take you back in the day, in 2003, I traveled to Baghdad to cover the US-led war in Iraq. I was back then very young, inexperienced, and I was terrified. I was there to show the war, the destruction, and the human misery. But also I was there to document what's going on. As if something happened and we photographers don't document it, it's like it never happened. And this is the power and the importance of what we do, me and my colleagues and Anja. One afternoon in December 2003, I walked back to our office at Palestine Hotel in Baghdad. I sit on my desk, I open my laptop, and in the back, I hear Nora Jones, "Come away with me." I turn and I see these beautiful eyes right there. That was Anja. We immediately looked at each other and we smiled. I met my friend, my best friend, in the darkest place, and she put light, she made it bright. Immediately we connected, and this was the beginning of a relationship between me and Anja. We met in several places around the world. We emailed, we called, we gossiped, we laughed, we cried. We did it all, the full package. Everybody who knows Anja knows that you better be on her right side. Exactly 10 years after, I traveled from Pakistan to Kabul. That was the end of March 2014, to be with Anja in Kabul and to cover the Afghan national election. It was a very important story. Anja was always in these important stories. She cared a lot about Afghanistan. She cared a lot about the Afghan people. She made it her mission to keep telling their stories to the world. Nothing could stand in her way. On the 2nd of April 2014, we ordered pizza, and we spent hours gossiping about most of you right here. We gossiped about everybody. We laughed endlessly. It's like we went through the story of our lives. We literally talked about everything. April 4, 2014, I woke up in the morning, I checked the newspaper. I opened the IHT International. There was a nice front page of Anja of Mr. Karzai. It's a poster. I was very happy. I picked up the phone. I started calling Anja. The phone couldn't go through. Immediately I emailed her, "Habibi, I'm so proud of you. There is this and that. How are you?" 8:45, she replied back to me, "Momo, it's pissing rain. I'm happy to be here. This is what I meant to do. I'm happy to go." A bit after, I got a phone call, says, Anja 1, 2, 3 happened. I went into many episodes in my head, like how we could have prevented this. Trust me, nothing could stop Anja from going and continue doing it. And that was our dear friend Anja. Courageous, honest, caring, and most important, she was the best storyteller ever who cared about the people. I would love really to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here today. Christina, thank you for making this happen. Thanks, Lodger, Carmen, Renata, everybody. And deep in my heart, I know that Anja made sure that we meet again here today in Höxter, in her hometown. I'm gonna wrap it up and say, I'm honored, I'm humbled to be the curator of the Power of Facts, Anja's photo exhibition here in Höxter. The work spans over 15 years of her life, of showing the war and the destruction, but showing the life amid the war, showing the human emotion, making us all realize how it's important to remember these stories and immortalize it forever. Dankeschön. Thank you very much.